welcome to the stream. Even though no one's here yet because I didn't play the intro. I'm still not sure if I'm going to play the intro every day or not. Maybe I should. I don't know. Either way, we're live. We're going to go do some Pit of Undying. I think, let's see. Oh, whoops, I just came here on the wrong character. Can I swap characters directly from here? Do I need to... Yeah, I can. Perfect. Wonder if that'll teleport me back to Velia when I do it, like it does for Battle Arena, or I'll have to teleport back out when I get back. I guess we'll find out. Okay. Pit of Undying. I need to remember to claim my mercenary experience bonuses every day. I always forget to do that. Should do one with the mercenary life. I think I do. What class is that? Is that DK? Let's pop our... Oops. It's fine. I think we're fighting Durin today, so we need to make sure we are ready for that. Giants. Got a villa. Yep. Okay, I think we're good. God, these animations are the worst. Thought it was a video. What's up, Lean Camo? Not a video. All right. Oh, maybe I should put live in the title, so that's more obvious. Oh, nice. Actually activate this guy's mechanic. That's good. Sweet. Let's see. Actually, no, should we go run? Oh. Streaming on the Raid channel for the first time in a while. But honestly, not. I kind of need to save my energy for the... What's it called? For the Ice Golem tournament that's going to start later. Fighting Durin. We are. Okay, let me pull my spreadsheet. My notes. I'm doing pretty good with Durin recently. Killing him on the first attempt. Okay, we got right down uppercuts. Right hand down is a stiff. Uppercut is a bound. What the hell? Why didn't that work? Was that not an uppercut? Was that a... Oh, wait a minute. No. That was an uppercut. I did... Uppercut is float. Swipe up is bound. What's up, Bloom Rush? Okay, we got swipe up, hop. Swipe up is knockback, hop is bound. Oh, shit. Damn it, come on. Dude, I hate how they changed Danse Macabre to not, to like fly past the enemies. Although I thought that sweeping kick was a bound. Floor sweeping? It was. Why didn't that work? Trying to build 120 fail stack, ended up with 13 Tet Reblast. What are you making 120 stack for? Oh, for like Tet Devo? Okay, got uppercut. Swipe down. Or swipe up, swipe down. Swipe up. Dude, what the hell is going on? That's the freaking right animation. Why is it not working? I swear this boss is so freaking confusing sometimes. Oh, wait a minute. Did they change Lunatic Discus? It says knockback PvP only. Oh, hell. What do I have that does knockback now? Is that new? What the hell? Yes. Wait. I don't have any knockback. The only knockback I have is mounted attacks on my auto attack. They gotta be kidding me. What's up, Robert? Love the arena videos? Hell yeah. Thank you. Okay, is there an alternative to Durin's to knockback for Durin? Or is it just impossible to do the boss now on Kuno? Let me look it up. Oh, I can use a float. Wait, I can use a float for both of these? Hold on. I can use a float no matter side swipe attack using his left arm. It says use float. Upper swipe, use float or knockback. Hold on. What you playing right now? We're playing Black Desert Online is the main game, and then we have Raid in a little small window. Just hit top 100 in live arena today in Raid. Super excited about that. And then I won a couple more after that. Well, you'll see it if you watch the videos, the video that comes out tomorrow. Honestly, I'm not really sure what I need to do in Raid. I kind of need to save all my energy for the Ice Golem tournament that's going to happen later. You got me at 100 fail stacks for try and 120 for Tet. Gotcha. Okay, so we have a right up, left down. Right hand up is a stun. That still didn't work. Left hand down. says I can use a knockdown or a float, but maybe that's a lie. Actually, does this? Yeah. So is that a lie? Can I not use a float? What about Pal World? Oh, hey, Bio, are you going for Fatalis? I don't know, to be honest. Probably not. He seems, I mean, he's garbage right now. Always watch your videos? Hell yeah. I have not played Pal World. I kind of want to check it out. I just don't have time. You should try it. Yeah. It seems cool. But between BDO and Raid, I just don't have a lot of time. I've also been playing BG3 off stream. Okay, so we got a left up and a hop. Says I can use a float. Okay, there we go. Finally. So I guess float does work for that. Interesting. Nice. Oh, that was a pain in the butt, but we got through it. Like, dude, this whole Monster Hunter thing has been kind of a disappointment. The current version of Fatalis is so bad. And they could buff him, but I don't really want to pull for him on the hopes that they buff him. You know? Especially when we look at, like, what's his name? The one they buffed recently. Why can't I remember his name? The Void Lego that was guaranteed forever go. That's been bugged for years. Or not years, but like a year. And he's still bad, you know? Focus on this fight real quick. What the hell, dude? I've hit you 3 times in the back. Why are you not... Okay. I hope he didn't do too many animations there. I think I should be okay as long as I land this one. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, come on. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, shoot. This might be a huge mistake. Your mic sounds a little strange today. Sounds like you have a cold. Really? You like the new setup, Jovi? Fortis. Oh, yeah, Fortis. And the buff is a joke. So, I don't know. Ray is milking the old players with these events. I'm so glad I skipped the soul thing. Yeah, I decided to skip the soul thing. I skipped the hero's path for the one Monster Hunter champ, and that seems to be the right decision. All these events just seem to be like garbage. I'm really interested to see if they do a guaranteed for the pair with the fusion. I kind of thought they might, but then since we're getting the guaranteed for Fatalis this week, we might not. Might be a little close. It sounds like you're talking through your nose sometimes. Does it sound weird to anyone else? Keeps cutting out a bit. Hold on, that could be my noise gate. Dude, why is it not registering my hits? What the hell is going on? All right, we're just going to kill him. Jesus. That was so annoying. It was like not registering my back attacks. All right, hold on. Let me turn this noise gate down a little bit. Tell me if that helps at all. You might hear more on my keyboard now, though, unfortunately. They're so shady with this Monster Hunter thing. Yeah, it feels really dirty. Do I have any energy from Team Power today? I actually don't. Guess we can just run this now then. Wow, Hack, wouldn't Tet Quest be easier than walking away with 80 crons and wasting time at Pen? No, I think, well, I haven't done the Tet. I used to farm the Duo. But the Pen quests are pretty easy once you understand the mechanics. I can get the Pen quest done in my fastest time ever getting the Pen quest done was like 7 minutes. From literally the minute I left town or left the grind spot till I clicked my map to get back. And honestly, like half of that is just travel time, which is going to be the case, like loading screens and stuff, which you're going to have no matter what version of the quest you do. And, you know, getting more masses makes it worth. Of course, when I fail like the Gotha Renta or the Durin like a bunch of times, that slows it down. But, you know, the more you practice it, the less that happens. It's a good number of Pry Reblast to start to play with Enhance. I don't know. I like to have like 50. I'm not sure I want to enhance today or if I want to go grind a Tor shoes. Let me actually look at how's the pen accessory market doing right now? Not great. Heard of the research the scientists in Wuhan are doing to mice that's said to have a 100% fatality rate. What? I don't know what that means. Another level, I just want a 140 step. How about black zones and concentrated? I mean, I don't know. Depends on what you're trying to do, I guess. Okay, what am I looking at? I'm looking at like Eye of the Ruins. How are they doing? Tongue guard necklaces. They're okay. Let's see. How's the hard market doing right now? How are you still playing Raid? You must be in the top 100 right now. Well, I did hit the top 100 of Live Arena today. May I post a link? Sure. Which was pretty sweet because I've been excited about that for a while. Congrats. Thank you. This isn't in Wuhan, but I mean, I don't know. Like, what about this? I mean, statements like this. I mean, isn't the New York Post kind of garbage? Statements like the research in Wuhan 2016, 2019 that likely caused the COVID-19 pandemic, like that phrase right there, no legitimate scientific reporter would claim that. So that kind of makes me seem like this is probably massively sensationalized, but I don't know. I'd have to do a lot more research into it. I mean, yeah, like I wouldn't really trust anything being published from the New York Post. You got a merchant ring? Sweet. I feel like that type of research is necessary. I'd have to look into like the actual scientific report and see, because I don't trust that report as accurate or non-sensationalized. I'd have to go read the original study and see like what they were doing and why. I mean, I think there is value sometimes in exploring potential avenues for a virus to become problematic so that you could start developing strategies to deal with it. Site to use to find research papers. Google Scholar is how you would look up like the actual source material. Okay. PubMed. Yeah, you can look on PubMed. Do I barter at all? No. And Lagging Badger, I got the merchant ring a little over 2 years ago, I think. Rates are being buffed on Darkseekers next week. Oh, are they really? Everyone is complaining that the rates got nerfed the last update. I need some Tri-Reblath. Is there any like low-level accessories I really want to deal with right now? Honestly, not really. Maybe we just go make some 110 stacks. Were you top 5 in NA to get the ring? I can't remember how many people had the ring when I got it. But yeah, there were not a lot. Pretty sure it was less than 10. I don't know if it was top 5. How long did it take the originally to grind out? I think I put like about 1,200 hours into it. More if you count time I wasted doing things like opening chests in Aquila Eye. Trying to get the Paddocks piece. This bug right now with Agris not working on some mobs. Rates are low. Oh, interesting. They will 15. You get like 15% less trash, but they will buff Flame and Ember in the updated version. I don't really care about the trash, so. You know what? Let me update the titles. The Debo price is going up a bit. I think they'll dive with the influx of Krons during the anniversary event. The price of Debos really has nothing to do with the Krons. Krons are not a significant portion of a Tet Debo. It's mostly about how many people are willing to grind it. Now, if people get Krons from the anniversary and it makes them want to go grind Debos to use the Krons, maybe, but the Debo production is entirely determined by the number of bases, not by the number of Krons. You're also holding off on enhancing until they get the Krons, though, even though vendor Krons doesn't change that. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. If people have bases that they're holding on to wait until they get it. But they haven't said anything about Krons that we're getting from the anniversary. That's just pure speculation. I just get 1K. Yeah. 1K is not really a meaningful amount of Krons either. It's Nox. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone from It's Nox stream. Vitalis looks like a support dropping enemy stats over long battle destruction gear. Yeah, I guess. He's a damage dealer that does no damage. The other thing is that, like, I didn't just break something. The stat destruction is capped, so if you have things like Newt or whatever in the same team, like, you're not going to be able to decrease the defense beyond what Newt would be able to do naturally, or Crushing Rend or whatever. What's up, Frank? How am I doing? I'm doing great, man. Super stoked because I hit top 100 in live arena and raid today, which has been a goal for a while, and I honestly wasn't expecting it to happen soon. I thought it was going to take a lot longer, but... What's up, Nox? How you doing? What'd you get up to today? You do anything fun? I need some try reblack, man. I am desperate. Congrats. Thank you. All right, there's a 100 stack. How many tries do I? How many tries do I need to take a 52 to a 90? So we go 52 to 72 is 4. 2 black stars. Then 1 more. So I need 5 total. Okay. How do you build fail stacks from 150 to 225? You can build fail stacks from 90 to 270 just on Pen Reblath if you want. I typically start at like 140-ish and click Tep Black Star to low 200s, and then I switch back to Pen Reblath. But with the price of Tep Black Stars, it's like kind of whatever on doing that. I don't know. I guess Memfrag's coming down. The attack stat reduction is meant to counter Wukong, Rotos, Terrace, and Meta, but he's completely useless in Live Arena. You would never bring him in or in Arena. Like decreasing. First off, how would he counter Taurus? His passive can kind of is in theory countered to Taurus, but it doesn't matter if you ignore passives dealing damage if you don't actually deal any damage in the first place. He's not good against Wukong at all. I would say if anything, he's almost like kind of countered by Wukong because Wukong doesn't crit on his AoE. So the Fatalis passive that makes it so people can't crit him is completely useless against Wukong. Taurus scales off HP and attack? No, Taurus is HP only. He scales off HP and buffs, I guess. So it's not only HP, but his A3 is kind of like Seer, where it rips off the buffs and deals more damage. Well, he doesn't rip off the buffs, but the more buffs on your team, the more damage Taurus will deal. Fatalis, honestly might be the worst Void Lego in the game. He's up there with Jingwon. He's really bad. Live on YouTube. What's up, JKL Dog? Yep. We're actually doing a triple stream right now. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and I'm on Raid channel, BDO channel, and Twitch. I'm shocked you haven't built Wukong after ages, especially since you had him before Quintus. I know. I'm going to build him. I just don't have books. Here's the thing. Wukong does not do anything super unique for my account. He's just a damage dealer. I'm not gonna bring him into any particular teams. And there's certain things I need to counter. For example, I need a Ronda, a fast Ronda to counter Rotos teams. I need a how many? We have 6 more tries. I need a fast, or not a fast. I need a Tormund to counter Arbiter. Wukong, I do want to build Wukong, but honestly, he's just there to be damage. Having Georgette as well makes things bit tricky. Yeah, I mean, I just use Georgette all the time. My strategy is almost Georgette is the default pick, and then we counter pick their team based on what nukers they pick. I think Wukong is objectively better than both of them, both better than Ronda and Tormund. Well, I mean, that's not really that's kind of a silly comparison. Is Wukong better than Tormund against a go first Arbiter team? No. But is he better in other scenarios? Sure. Is Wukong better against Rotos in a team that has UDK, Necrit, Rotos, Harima? No. It's all about who you're fighting. Uger counters him, but I'm the only person that used him. Yeah, my problem with is not really countering Wukong so much. Like, Foley counters him really well is also. I run into issues when I counter pick a Foley against a Rotos and then they ban the Foley. That can be tough, but if that's the case, then it means I have lockout in the team, so then it's just about playing around the lockout. I think Wukong is better than Quintus and Georgid. Again, the game is not like a linear thing where you can say this champion is better than this champion. Well, okay, objectively, we can 100% say without question that he's not better than Georgid. Georgid is just straight up, like, probably the best nuker in the game. I don't even think it's really that close. But if you go against Taurus or Rotos, then Quintus is going to be way better. I mean, Quintus is the best counter to Taurus in the game. So you build Quintus to counter Taurus. That's the thing. That's the issue with Wukong is he's not like a direct counter to anything, which is why I haven't had the like high priority to build him. Like, there's no teams that I fight where it's like, I need a Wukong here. But there are teams that I fight where it's like, oh, I can use a Wukong or a Staltis. Maybe Wukong would be a little better, you know? Especially I've been thinking about, like, the teams where it's like Harima, Taurus, Marichka, Sifi or something like that. I'm like, oh, it would be really nice if I could bring in a Wukong so that when they just keep killing my nukers, every once in a while, the Taurus or the Wukong will be able to get come back in and get a full turn meter and be able to take his turn. It would be nice for stuff like that. But, you know, I can fight that same team with a Staltis and just have the Staltis not die. So, I don't know. Like, I do want to build him. Like, I'm not trying to knock him because I think he's a really good champion. But I just haven't had a direct reason to use him because I have other champions that, like, I need to counter specific things. I ought to pick Wukong, but he gets banned literally every time. Yeah, he's a pain in the butt to deal with. Just hurts to watch when you pick Bloodgorge and weak hit Wukong. Yeah, I normally would never bring Bloodgorge to counter Wukong. I bring Bloodgorge to counter Tormund. If I want to counter Wukong, I use Foley. I kind of want to do some more 3v3. Not like some more. I need to do like 1 or 2 more 3v3 fights in live arena today. Need to find some teams I can beat though. Yeah, we can bomb that. We can use class against that. Bully and Valkyrie are both great counters, but it seems like they take too long to cycle back around. Cycle back around? You don't really need to cycle around. Like Foley, I mean, I guess it depends on what strat you're going for. But for me, if I'm running like Georgid, Kaja, Arbiter, Foley against a Wukong team, it's like you block revive the Wukong. You kill first you kill their nuker with Georgid, and then you like A1 someone, and then you block revive the Wukong. Like isn't really like a getting back around phase. Like once the Wukong is block revived, I'm kind of fine. Uger nukes and buff strips almost every time he pops up. Life Harvest lets him insta kill Wukongs, Mother Glass Cannons. So you're building Uger as a nuker? Yeah, I mean, I think Uger could be good. I think honestly, I think let's see, how do I want to play this one? All right, 1 second. Nope. I need to figure out what I want to do against this team. I kind of need the Warlord. Over there. Go. This guy has no revive. You know what? Maybe we just do this. That'll probably work. Falcon's A2 seems to be a wet noodle in Stone Skin. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hit that hard for sure. Hell yeah, Quintus buff strip coming in. Nice try. Here, still have 350 accuracy, but I focus on damage and Helm Smasher, not enough damage still, but some teams' Destruction Gear on Wukong was for 20 minutes fights. Wait, you haven't built in Destruction Gear? Oh my god, I was like, what the heck just happened there? The Uko stole the Stone Skin on my Warlord. That could have been a huge problem. Go over here. Take him out. Take him out there. Hopefully the Parson killed Arbiter. Okay. Oh, nice. There's no Stone Skin on anyone here. Oh, whoops. Shouldn't hit that guy. Okay, got that. Oh, nice. We won all 3 of those. Good. Another day of enhancing glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. That's right. How many taps does an average take 10 tap of Fallen God armor? What level of Fallen God armor? His crit damage gauntlets, 80%. You going for the new fusion? I'm still considering it. Yeah, I'm definitely going for the new fusion. He's always banned, so like second chap with destruction gear. Otherwise, I run teams with Razzlebark. Razzlebark, interesting. I don't do top arena, so I'm not sure where I'd even use her. I mean, she's a pretty good PvE champion, isn't she? She's got a full team revive. She's got what else was in her kit? I'm trying to remember. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh, she has the resetting of the abilities on the A1. That seems really nice. She has a full cleanse and a shield on her A2, and she has an AoE revive. So, I mean, she could be good in a lot of stuff. She can be good in Hydra. Speed Aura is really nice, too. I mean, she's kind of just like a general carry. Like, she can be used in any content that needs, like, a support with a revive. Desperate to Distorted. I'm 15 taps deep already. Oh, God. I don't know what... What's Distorted? Is that Try? No, that's Duo. I can't remember. It's like 10% chance, right? Checking. It depends on what stack you use. Usually you recommend to use around like a 130 stack, which would be a 14% chance. So yeah, it sounds like you gotten a little unlucky. Should be like 1 in, 7. For A1 has a 50% chance to cool down by 2 turns, so that's interesting, but no healing at all. It's kind of rough. Also no debuffs. Free to play and do every fusion. There's enough resources if you hoard well. Yeah, I would definitely go for this fusion, especially if you ever get her partner. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of doing every single fusion because I really want to max my faction guardians. But with Cursed City and stuff as well, like you can say there's no healing, but you put her in a regen set and make her super tanky. She's going to carry you through like a ton of content in the game. Dude, I cannot get Tri-Reblath today. This is rough. Wonder if they'll do any guaranteed for the Archer after the fusion. If they do the fusion, then I can't do both, but I like the Archer way more. Doesn't the Monster Hunter duration end in like 2 weeks? I think it ends before the end of the fusion. I can't remember. When is it scheduled till? Monster Hunter? I think the fusion's must do for Arena, so it makes sense for you to get her. Yeah, I mean, I would encourage who can reasonably get the fusion to do it. She's definitely not a bad champion. Especially with City of Centranos. Like, you really don't want to be skipping on, like, anything that's, like, a pretty solid champion like that. Like, she's not going to be Newt, but she'll be useful in any content you want to put her in. Ends March 3rd. Okay. 225 stack area. It blew up another 10 or something. Wait. Oh, it sounds like my luck's getting Tri-Fallen God. I'm like 16 clicks in. What is the 6 on Tet Fallen God or Tri-Fallen God? Use a 200 stack. It's like a 1 in 10 chance. Yeah. 10.5. Seems good for Amius with her passive. Wait, isn't she completely useless in Amius? Won't that completely wreck? Won't Amius completely wreck her? Won't he counterattack every time she A1s? Amius, you don't want to reset cooldowns on Amius. 15% for a try? No. I think try is about 10% on a 200 stack, which is usually what you want to do. We used to recommend like 180 for Tri-Fallen God, but now it's like 200. We're a bit off. I had a 252 and a 200. I was tapping on 250. Also blew up on something else. You're using a 252 stack for a Tri-Fallen God? Oh, dude, that's a huge waste of a big stack. That's a Tet Fallen God stack, not a Tri. You can imagine when I blew up getting a Tech Goddard how it felt. Wait, you used it on a Tech Goddard? Oh man, you're killing me. You're killing me. All right, we're finally getting some try reblath that I've been so desperate for. All right, let's do a quick scan. Do we want any of these fights? Do we want to go against this? No, we don't. This guy with the +4 CP, +4 Rotos. Look at this. Look at this guy's team. +2 Marichka, base Marichka, +1 Taurus, base Taurus. All of them except for this Marichka. Oh, that's probably too tiny for you guys to see. That's some cracking shit right there. All right. Just checking those 3v3 fights, see if I want any. I don't. Got a Tech Goddard. I want to get it to pen. I don't mind overstacking on main gear attempts. We don't have prawns to tab off, and I know it's bad, but I don't get a ton of attempts. Ugh, still. It's, I mean, especially for a Goddard, it's so much cheaper just to buy it. What's this enhancement stuff? I'm guessing it's like Glyst or Chaos Sword and Organ to PDO. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like upgrading artifacts in Raid, except for a lot more complicated. And it has an actual economy, so you can trade it with other players. Okay, so we got an 80 stack. Can we get the 85? We do. Nice. Can we get another 110? Hell yeah, that's what we want to see. All right, what'd I miss? Okay, got it. I want to get pinned. Huh? All right, what I missed? You ever play PoE? I did play PoE. Yeah, PoE was kind of like my main game before PDO, off and on. Tap my own gear, buying some of the accessories distills. Once I have this one set, I'll probably just buy from there. Heard a lot of good stuff about PoE. Oh yeah, PoE is great. Grinding Gear Games, as far as like game developers go, is pretty nice too. Like much more player friendly than, well, certainly Plarium. Not that that's hard to do. Even Pearl Abyss, although I will give Pearl Abyss some credit in that they've been a lot better in the last few years. Pearl Abyss is the developer of BDO. For those unaware. Okay. Let's top these guys off real quick. Plarium's a meme? Yeah. All big corporations are trash. True, but some of them are worse than others. Like this Pearl Abyss used to do a lot of shit similar to like Plarium. Like they used to be very player hostile. But they've actually made the game like a lot more free-to-play friendly over the last like 5 years or so. It's still pay to win, but like pay to win really doesn't matter in BDO, especially as like we kind of all got gear capped eventually. So it's like really, if you pay, all you're really doing is catching up to the players who've already been playing for a long time. But you can't like get better gear because it doesn't exist. And so much of the game is like gear capped and stuff now that it really doesn't matter that much. And then they've done a lot of things to make it more friendly, like making pets easier to get, giving them away for free, like getting rid of a lot of the nonsense that filled up your inventory, getting rid of like silver weight. Like they've done a lot of good stuff for free to play players recently. Where'd you get your PhD? University of Washington. It's not nearly as pay to win. BDO. Yeah, I mean, it's just the pay to win doesn't really matter anymore. K stand for pedophilia. And like other stuff they've done, like organizing like all the AOS stuff, like the community managers and stuff they've hired that are actually like involved in the community. And you know, hosting all the events. Like what they did for Calpheon Ball last year was crazy. More pay to try or pay to fail. Being nice to customers make them want to spend money. I love giving player money. Yeah. You definitely like a lot of events and things Plarium put on. It's just like not do out of spite. I even kind of felt like that with the Rathalos Blade Master event, where it's like I probably could have done it, but I was just like, come on, fuck this. Like I'm not even gonna bother. Just left such a bad taste in my mouth. Same thing with this like guaranteed for Fatalis. Like this whole, I don't know, this whole monster eventer thing has been trash. And then the way they did the soul, I'm like, I'm so glad I just skipped all of that stuff. Every day, the next event has just reminded me why it was such a good decision just to like not engage in any of that. All right, there we go. Nice. We're actually building up our supply of tries. That was getting real desperate there for a minute. I had no tries. Wanted, but 2,000 gems and 2,000 brews wasn't enough. Yeah. My account is like so ready to do a massive champ training too. I have like 40... No, I have like 80 level 40 champs ready to go to 5-star and get some brews. And like I could bust out a ton of points really quickly for it, but it just didn't even feel worth it. Like, and the amount of resources you'd have to put in to get that Zinogre soul, it's like, it's more than a fusion for a 5-star soul for a champion that's not even that good. It's crazy. And the fact that they're never coming back, so they don't contribute towards faction guardians, is a big turnoff as well. Because I'm really interested in maxing my faction guardians at this point. It's like the main reason I want new champs, but... Alright. Sure, all future fusions will be followed by 5-star events. I mean, that's great. I would love it if they do that. I mean, not if they make the events as hard as they made this one, but I think having the fusions followed by the 5-star soul events is cool. It's good. But they just made this one way too hard. But like having them do that for Razelvarg and getting the 5-star soul for Razelvarg, that was like so important for making me be able to do Fire Knight Hard 10, having the one for Blizzard so that we could all solo Sand Devil with Blizzard. Like, I think that's great. I have no complaints if they want to keep doing that. They just need to not make it so that you need to pull like a bajillion shards and spend $1,000 to try and get it done. Zephyr, thank you for the ball. I gotta cleanse these plus 15s. What does the cleanse do? Oh, the cleanse on the reblath, it takes the reblath back from plus 14 to, or plus 15 to plus 14. So that you can keep using it for fail stacking. Oh, do we get a try? Nope. All right, let's push for the 110 then. Easy tap. That could be worse. Damn, now we're really racking up the tries. That Wukong rage 2 days ago was hilarious. Yeah. I was just like, I worked so hard to on that fight. And I was playing it and it was going well. And it was like, okay, we need like one more ability on the Staltis to kill the UDK. And then we can finally be done with this stupid fight. And then the Wukong just one-shot the whole team. And I was like, are you kidding me? It was so annoying. Those fights where it's like exactly like that, and then they ban the Foley, it's just like, oh my god. Because it's not like I can't win. Like, I got very close to winning that fight. It's not like, oh shoot, I'm gonna lose now. No, it's definitely I can still win the fight, but it's just I know it's gonna take forever, and I have to play it perfectly, and all they have to do is just get lucky and get a Wukong nuke off and win the fight. And it's just like, whereas I have to play it like so perfectly. And it's like, yeah, it's on me to play it. I mean, in that case, it's like, it's not that I messed it up necessarily. It's just, you know, that's how it went down. But those fights are rough. I need to get a Mezamel. Really like him. Gets free to play accounts. Good tool. Somewhat compete, especially you take the time to farm good gear. UDK too. Yeah. I mean, I will give Plarium credit for that. They've given out a lot of free or fusion champions that are very good in Arena. Like, I got lucky with some nice void pulls in Warlord and Georgian. I mean, to be fair, I pulled them when I was going to hit Mercy on 10x events for them. So I definitely focused on them hard. But most of the champions I use are actually like fusions or free champions. Like Arbiter or guarantees. Arbiter, Kaja, Staltis, Ragash, Rotos. I mean, to be fair, I pulled Ragash and Rotos, but they were fusions. Pytheon, UDK. Yeah. Free-to-play account should have the best gear. We do dungeons. Honestly, gear makes so much more of a difference in Raid than champions do. People are so obsessed with champions, but like, I'd say it's like 30% champions and like 70% gear. Especially if you're willing to get creative. The thing about champions that are like super good is that they're very versatile and useful in a lot of like in Arena specifically. They're useful against a lot of teams. But if you have a lot of gear and you have a lot of champions, like you can pick the thing you need in the right context, you know? It's like Georgid is useful against Leorius, he's useful against Stoneskin, he's useful against you know, Necrit and like all this stuff. But it's like, okay, but if I need a champion that is useful against Stoneskin, I can also use like Nishak, who is a fusion, you know? I don't have to use Georgid. It's like Georgid is just good against everything, whereas Nishak is good against, like, not good against Necrit, but he's good against Stoneskin. Whereas like Jetney is not good against Stoneskin, but she's good against Necrit, you know? So it's more like when you have, oh, Pen Reblast feels bad. When you have a limited roster, you have to be more careful about picking the right champion to counter your opponent. But it's not like you don't have any options. Even champions like Quintus. Like, Quintus is also free champion. I love him. All right, I don't want to do this. 3-3. Tons of good gear, but nobody to put it on. I mean, do you not have... Do you not do the fusions? Or do the guaranteeds? You should have people to put it on. You know what? Lots of extra gear? Oh, yeah. Well, that's fair. Dude, I have so much gear on my account. It's ridiculous. 1490 always? Yeah. Same. They keep adding new sets, which makes it hard because every time they add a new set, it's like, geez, there's another piece of gear you got to deal with. Or another, like, the whole set of gear you got to deal with. Oh, I got Savage, I got Lethal, I got Rathalos, I got Merciless. It's like, holy shit, man. Need to chill. Oh shit, I didn't do anything to that CP. Damn. Do you enhance a lot of Debos? I mean, not really, because it's hard to get base Debos. But I've done a few. Merciless only got accessories for Knights Revenant, so there's an 8-piece set. She does 200k each Hydra's head if she's hexed. Who? Oh, Thea is an 8-piece. Nice. Yeah, I have well, I have my Astralon in like 8-piece, I think, but I think I'm gonna actually move him over to 6-piece. Like 4 accessories or 4 artifacts, 2 accessories. All right, let me force this plus 11 up. Oh, jeez. Everyone's in Stone Skin. Nice. Smack that UDK. Oh shit, I just one-shot the Taurus with the Georgian A1. That's a bad Taurus. Jeez Louise. I thought this guy was going to be hella scary. Not hella scary, but I was expecting this team to be tough. And like every one of these champions is super squishy. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting to do the plus 11. Alright. Duchess is tanky. Stacks are you building? I'm trying to build, I don't know, 110s, I guess. There's not like a particular stack I'm trying to build. We're making 110s. We're making pen accessory stacks. I think I need to make a bunch of TED accessories so I can tap into pen. Burn some of these pen accessory stacks I have. I have actually a lot of pen accessory stacks right now. Not a lot, but for how bad pen accessories are, I don't really want to make them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this is for Debo, right? Yeah. So the 8 pen accessory stacks right now. See what do I want to do against this. Hmm. You know what? Cross my fingers. Okay, we got the duo. That's good. Play any other games other than BDO and Raid? I usually have like another game I'm playing off stream. Ooh, that Taurus almost one-shot me through the Necrit protection. Right now I'm playing some Baldur's Gate 3 off stream. I've also been playing some Hades on the Switch. Oh shoot, is this Taurus just gonna kill me again? Oh no. Nice. Dude. Georgia. Sometimes that champion just smacks. Used to love Dota, 10-year vet. Yeah? I play League a little bit. Or I played League. I haven't played it in a long time. I never really got into Dota. No! Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I used the wrong skill. Not that it would have mattered, but... I just used the Astrolith A3 instead of A2. Alright, either way, that should be enough. We can get our... Classic Arena, or our Faction Wars. We're 1100, so it should be enough to stay in Gold 4. It's all good. Any tips for getting Classic Arena Platinum finish? Currently top 750 in Live Arena, so I have the Champs gear. Just never bother to stay up till 3 a.m. I have never done a plat push in my entire BDO or entire raid career, so I am the wrong person to ask. I honestly think I don't know. Maybe someday I'll push Plat Arena, or Classic Arena, but Classic Arena feels like a pretty terrible game mode in the current iteration of raid. I like Live Arena way better. I guess my tip would be watch people like Sheeny. Sheeny does plat push videos every week. Or not every week, but frequently. Who else does one? I think Boozer does plat push videos. Arena Gaming Anonymous, I think, does some too. That's kind of how I felt, but it's the only thing left on my achievements bucket list. Yeah. Watch Jock do it. Need a Georgia. Yeah. I don't know. Do you need Georgia? I feel like you need Quintus. Isn't everyone just running like Sifi, Taurus, Marichka, Crixia, or UDK? I would just fight those teams. I would run Arbiter, Warlord, Wukong, Quintus, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not Wukong. If it was UDK, I'd run Sport Wukong. If it was... Well, I don't know. Those people probably all have their Taurus and like 6-star Ward of the Fallen and Reaction. But I don't know. I don't really have a sense for how hard it actually is, because I've never done it. I feel like having a really good arena defense is also super important for that. Double Wukong for Classic Arena, 1 stripper, 1 nuker. Yeah, you could do that. When one of your champions gets sheeped, I know they lower the speed to 150. Do they change the other stats too? Can you like sheep one of the enemy champions and then whack it with a Wukong really hard to get the damage spread effect? Is that a thing? Oh, high stack Tet feels bad. Yeah, I need. Oh, Jesus, man. Just hit so many plus 15. Sheep and ally attack is weird. My very well built Krila does ally attack on sheep UDK, and he goes from sheep to on the ground in 2 frames. Yeah, well, okay. If you pop a sheep, the rest of your attacks still hit the enemy. So, for example, what you can do one thing you can do with Quintus, for example, is if you sheep the enemy, and then you use his A1, it will hit them 4 times. Which will basically like kill them immediately. So I can imagine if you use Krila, like once you kill it, it'll pop back up, or it'll pop out of the sheep, and before the rest of the attacks hit it. So you can basically kill it immediately. I don't see him come back with 50% health and get slammed. Yeah, it doesn't really show the animation, but that's what's happening. That's what's happening. One thing you can see, like sometimes the reaction will stay on them. So for example, when I use that like Quintus strategy, you'll see like them, especially if you use like a 4-hitter like that, you can see them pop back up and then like take a hit from the reaction and then like get hit again or whatever. But if you just hit them too fast, it's gonna show up, like it's gonna happen too fast. They're gonna die. Damn, we're running out of tries again. Dude, high stack Tets back to back. Feels bad. Dude, I got 3 pieces of Rathalos accessories for Banner Lords. I really want to build my Timid in Rathalos gear, but I need like actual pieces that are good. Oh shit! Well, I don't know. It's HP percent boots with crit rate. It needs like speed and crit damage or something. That's probably too small for you guys to see. I'm up to... Oh, wait, no, I need 400 to get Kaja. So I'm up to 456 tier 2 essence. And I was thinking I was halfway there to Arbiter, but no, I need 250 more. Are Blackstone's gonna hit max? They might when the Jatina comes out. They'll crash very quickly though. Oh damn, it's this wild. They're swinging by like 40k every day. Like there's no reason for them to be as expensive as they are. They're gonna crash hard. Like a week after Jatina comes out. Hey, Bow, how's the TED accessory luck today? Honestly, I haven't really tabbed much. We've just been doing like low level stuff. Working up our 110 stacks. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, easy chat. And crazy good for me? Yeah, that's nice. What'd you make? Loads of Altaras and Cadres. Cadres, interesting. They're really good on EU, are they? I don't even think I have Cadres in my spreadsheet. Thing is, once you get the merchant ring, like a lot of the cheap accessories struggle to be competitive with the more expensive ones just because of the extra money you get from the tax savings. You think about even like a Ted Ogre, right? Like what's a Ted Ogre sell for? Like 9 bill or something? What actually are they selling for right now? Jeez, 7.5. But even at 7.5, what? It's like, was it 325? It's, oops. It's like 240 mil in savings from the merchant ring. So the cheap accessories have a lot to do in order to compete. They have to be a lot better than other TED accessories. I sold Tets max at 5.5. Damn. Bought them for 25 mil until at 5.5. That's pretty crazy. Seems pretty good. Get a gimmicky team like Bomb Spread, Astrolith, or Nogdar, and farm specific teams for Classic Arena. That's what you recommend. Dude, Astrolith Bomb Spread is legit. That's one of the main teams I use in 3v3. I kind of want to make a super fast Astrolith. I've been seeing there's some people like very high rated people in Live Arena that use like 350 speed Astrolith to counter like certain Stone Skin team, like certain champs in Stone Skin. I kind of want to make one. Have you had a look at Raven Dawn, the new MMORPG? I feel like I watched like a video. I don't really know. I feel like I saw part of it on like one of those generic like MMORPG channels, but can't really remember now. Riker or something. Or not Riker, Force Gaming maybe? I don't remember. It's really hard to pull me into a new MMO, to be honest. Because like I don't really want to give up BDO, right? For a lot of reasons. One, I like BDO, but two, you know, I've obviously been streaming it for a long time, and I like have lots of friends in BDO and like all that kind of stuff. And I don't really, and then I have Raid on top of that. I don't really have time to play a lot of other stuff. Definitely not an MMO to like get into another MMO. Oh, that's right. Moreland was playing Raven Dawn. Yeah. That's why I was familiar, or that's why I was thinking of it. Yeah, I watched his stream for like a couple of minutes. It seems interesting. It seems like it's very like old school. Kind of. All right, I don't know if old school is the right word, but like, you know, that pixel art graphic kind of thing. What's the main draw of Raven Dawn? Like, is it like a PvP? Oh, shoot, dude. I'm so out of try reblast. Is it like a PvP game, or is it like economy, life skills, dungeons? Did you ever play World of Warcraft? Oh, yeah, I played World of Warcraft. I've played like pretty much all the expansions of World of Warcraft, or at least for enough to get to max level. I probably played the most during Wrath of the Lich King. Retro Modern comes to mind. Yeah. All right. We're going to need to tap something to make it some more tries. I guess we could make some try distos maybe. I'll go stream off to bed. Nearly 4 a.m. here. Good luck. All right. We'll see you later. I wish Restream told me which chatters were coming from which YouTube channel now that we're streaming on multiple. Dungeons and Dragons Online is still the best MMO. When does this Dungeon Divers event, or when does this Ice Golem tournament start? 7 hours and 16 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna, that's tomorrow. I'm gonna be asleep, right? That's like 4 in the morning. Let's see, 8 plus 7, 3 in the morning. Yeah, okay. So I need to claim this energy actually now, because it's gonna be expired before that tournament starts. Kind of crazy how long I've been playing BDO now. Like, it's wild to think that we're almost at 8 years. And I've been playing the whole time. Like, I never quit, never took breaks. I think the longest I've ever been off BDO is probably like 2 weeks when I'm on vacation. How many hours do you think you got? Let's take a look. 58,125. Obviously, a lot of those are AFK, but still. Holy shit, yeah. I mean, I basically never log out of the game, right? Only time I'm ever logged out is either if I'm out of town or if it's maintenance. I don't think I have that hours if I added up all my games. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, a huge amount of that is just due to the fact that you never actually log out of BDO. Oh, shoot. What stack is this? 65. Oh, kind of not what I meant to do. I forgot I need to build tries. Gotta level that strength training. What's my strength up to now? 42. Made a little bit of progress. How do we strength train now? You use like a timber or an ore creator, you know, like an NPC crafted crate instead of like a trade manager crate or trade item. What is BDO? Black Desert Online. It's an MMORPG, kind of open world sandbox vibes to it. Would you be doing RSL account takeovers in the future? Probably not, to be honest. I just don't really have time. The best game ever? That's right. I think RSL account takeovers would be fun, but between BDO, like all the other RSL content I do. Oh, shoot. How many do we have? Do we have enough? Yeah, we do. And then like working full time. It's just not really in the cards. Action Comet MMO, I know no others. Certainly the best. Damn, we're gonna need to burn some black stars soon. Quit? Quit what? Oh, quit work? Nah. No, I like my job. What do you do? I am a director of scientific software for a small biotech startup. Or are we a startup? I guess I don't know if you call us a startup. Small biotech company. Go full creator full time? I wouldn't go creator full time unless... Well, I would never rely on content creation as a source of income. But even still, I'm really happy with how my job is going. We recently spun out into like a new company, and it's been really fun. Sounds fancy. How should you go about making a 300 fail stack without Voxer journals? First off, you should not make a 300 stack. If you're thinking you need a 300 stack for a demo, that's the old meta. J. Rosol, thank you for the follow. I would only go up to like 275. You can do it on just Pen Reblath if you want. You can basically click from like 290 to 275 on Pen Reblath. What do you think about the brain chip thing recently? Honestly, I haven't looked into it enough to really know. It's not really my field of expertise, but how much liquid silver? Should we check? 6.23 trillion. Not too bad. Although it keeps going down. I've been kind of buying. I'm like torn. Like accessories are cheap. And I kind of want to buy them. But at the same time, they're... Who knows what's going to happen in the long run. Somebody have a mid-price pre-order on this? Oh no. You have a loan of some of that silver? Did that just go up? I think that... No. Maybe it was at 12, 2 point, or 1.23. We're getting very close to maxing that glove. Pet Debo too strong. Yeah. I think my Pen Debos was like 315. Yeah, I mean, if you have one, you can click it on that, but I wouldn't make one. I think you make another 215s. Nah, it's not worth it to go up that high. That's the old meta before Jatina ruined the boss gear market and before pen accessories were worth making. When pen accessories became profitable, the stacks that you lose when you push all the way up to 315 started to become more valuable. And then when Jatina killed the boss gear market, it made it more expensive to make those stacks in the first place. So it's really not worth going that high for Debos anymore. Especially even now that Debos are kind of worth less because they're easier to get. I mean, I realize there's still like the market value hasn't changed, but the number of hours you have to put in to get one has. So yeah, I would only go to like 275. What fail stack for Tet Vaha do you recommend? There's really no reason to go over 110 for Tet accessories. The only exception might be Debos, where you might go to like 120 or something. But even then, they have accessories have a soft cap, and when you hit the soft cap, you start getting very little value for increasing your stack. It's kind of worth it to do it for Pry, Duo, Try, but for Tet, you start at 110 for the soft cap, and you get very little value for going above that. Been following your Debo spreadsheet. It's been nice. Nice. Yeah, I think that's still pretty accurate. Akai Sora, thank you for the follow. Or the spreadsheet, exclamation point Debo enhancing. It's in the description of the YouTube video I made. Should be accurate, you hit 3 pen demos. Well, I mean, that was just good RNG. Are the Tet earrings sitting yet? They look like they were getting close. There used to be like 100 pre-orders on Debo earrings, and last I looked, they were down to like high 20s. Now they're down to low 20s. Oops, that's pen. Whoops. Oh yeah, still high 20s. These might start sitting though. Yoshu Zemo, thank you for the follow. Video SCA, they're sitting at 80-ish. Yeah, I think they're sitting at most servers. I think they're sitting on EU as well. Belts and necks are 70. That's crazy. I keep talking about, like, I keep saying, I'm like, oh, I need to do a video on when the pens would sit, like what the Tets would have to be worth before the pens would sit. And then I keep not having time or just wanting to do other things. What do I need to do for my campaign battle 7 times? First person who actually got my pronunciation right. Oh, yeah? Do you ever grind like off stream? Every once in a while. I was grinding last week for the Ator shoes. I kind of want to, or earlier this week, I kind of want to go. Oh, shoot. I need to do some arena with Magic Champions. I kind of want to go do some more Darkseekers because I need to do Darkseekers for my Ators, but I don't know. I'm also told they're buffing it next week, so It's kind of like, should we wait for them to buff it? I don't know. Probably wait, yeah. New spot Highlands is better silver and you get lots of embers. The Yzrahid Highlands? I heard it was better for Kabuas, but not for embers, but I don't know. They're buffing Darkseekers though next week. Should I use a Black Star to push it? Oh, sorry. I should just reblast 275? Yeah, you can. The only thing I would consider doing, well, okay, you can consider doing Pen Boss Gear, like 200 plus. Like you could do like 210 to 275 on Boss Gear if you wanted to, but you really have to know what you're doing because Boss Gear is still losing money. The other option is you can also throw in some Black Stars. Like I do Tep Black Star from like 150 to 200. Both of those are optional. You don't need to. You can do it all on Reblast, but if you have a good system and you know the math and work it out, they can potentially be a little less expensive than just making it on Reblast. 1 ember on average. 1 ember an hour. Same embers and more Kabuas. A lot of streamers, even in A, pronounce my name Deco, that guy. Less embers than DSR. The same embers, more Kabuas. 1 ember on average. My experience the Highlands, full issue. 1 ember an hour. How about 200 to 275? You can do 200 to 275 on Reblast. I do it on Reblast. Well, I go to like 210 on Black Star, and then I do like 210 to 275 on Reblast. Nice. Another 110 stack. That's legit. Wouldn't it be a bad idea to stop using Pen Black Star for quick fail stacks over past 275? Stop using Pen Black Star? What do you mean stop using Pen Black Star? You should never use Pen Black Star. Unless you're trying to make a Pen Fallen God stack. Raw clicking Pen Black Star is so bad with the current value of pens. Even with the Tets crashing, the current value of pens, it's still so bad. I probably wouldn't until like low 300s, maybe? Maybe even higher in the current meta, or in the current market. And Black Stars are like 140. Like Awakenings. Yeah, I mean, that's garbage. You shouldn't be raw clicking Pen Black Star unless you're trying to make a Pen Fallen God. Just straight up. Like a stack for a Pen Fallen God. You have 2 days on Hydra reset. So have to click Reblast till 276. Yeah. What is the stack for Pen Fallen God? Like, what's the ideal stack? It kind of changed. I don't know. I'd have to think. Like, it depends. The problem with that question is Like how much a stack costs to make mostly depends on how much profit you can make on pen accessories. Because the biggest cost in making a super high stack is all the stacks you lose along the way that could have been used to make pen accessories. So it's a little hard to assign like a strict value to a stack, but I would probably go to around 400 to start clicking Pen Fallen God. I used to say like maybe 450. You can maybe even start a little lower than 400 now because of the +1 fail stack. You get from failing with Crons. That makes a huge difference on Pen Fallen Gods. So it's not as bad to start on a little bit lower stack than like 450. Crazy hearing these numbers and hearing they're bad. My broke ass is over here like 150 bill cash register noises. I mean, it's not that like the reason it's bad is just because it costs so much more to make it than what it's worth. Hear about that guy from Digi that sold his pen weapons and pen Debo to click for Pen Fallen God? I think he did 300 tips total. Damn, was he like quitting? Is that on NA? Dude, NA as a server has been so unlucky. Happened like a week ago. That's crazy. What's his stack at now? What did he start with? Because he would have got the +1 from all of that. NA is the only server that doesn't have a Pen Fallen God. Console beat us to Pen Fallen God. I know, it's crazy. But I feel like it's not because of the number of attempts. I mean, it's a lot just like I feel like the entire server has been unlucky. Because if that guy did 300 attempts, I've done 300 attempts. I mean, that's more than the average. To be fair, a lot of mine were before the +1. But on average, it takes 500 attempts. Although maybe that's not fair because they're being spread out. But even if we assume on average like 1,000 attempts or a little more than 1,000 attempts, because most people probably aren't using 400 stacks, I still feel like more than 1,000 attempts has probably been done. How do you feel about them adding an RNG protection system in case you're unlucky? I mean, that's kind of what fail stacks are. That's what they were intended as, and then they kind of didn't work out. But then when they added the +1 fail stack from Crons, that's more of a system like that. But I don't know. It doesn't really apply for things like Debos. What price should Pen Blackstar be to make it worth clicking raw? 20 to 200? Yeah, probably about that. I mean, it's always going to be cheaper to make it with costume crons, but I wouldn't feel bad about clicking it raw if it was like 180 to 200. Even if it was like 160-ish, it would be like... You'd still lose money, but it might be worth... I mean, it's always a question of not like... Of when do you start raw clicking it? You know? Do you think RNG is account based? No, it's just random number generator. Sorry. All right. We're doing on tries. Not that great, actually. Move some of these down here. Oh, shoot. Dude, I wish... Oh, wait a minute. No, that is Potion Shops music. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I thought that was a different song. Sometimes SoundCloud starts automatically playing other music, and then all my videos get copyright claimed. Actually, it's super annoying. All of my videos get copyrighted claimed. Somebody like went and stole all of Potion Shop's music, and now they copyright claim all my videos for Potion Shop's music, and it's super annoying. Like it's not like it doesn't work. Like I go and I contest it, and I say like this is Potion Shop's music, and even like the release dates they claim on the music are like released in 2022, and I'm like, no, I know he made this like 4 years ago. I have the links, but it's still super annoying because every day I have to go in and contest like 4 different copyright claims, like false copyright claims. What's Potion Shop doing these days? I'm not sure what he's up to. I mean, he stops around stream. I think he lurks in stream like fairly frequently. Every once in a while, I'll come say hi. He did a stream a little while ago. BDO. I think he plays some BDO off stream, but I'm not really sure what he's up to. I haven't seen him in a while. Might need to find one of these like Soundstripe or something. False copyright claims are stupid. Those people suck. Yeah, I mean, it's like they literally stole the music and then they copyright claim it. Like I straight up Googled like what they claim it is, and I listened to it and I'm like, oh my god, this is they straight up just like found his song, uploaded it, and then claimed it was theirs. But the release, like I said, the release date is like years after when he released it on SoundCloud. Like somebody straight up stole it and said it was theirs, and now they're copyright claiming my video. Like, are you kidding me? It's not like they have any. It's not like these are like the upload on YouTube or SoundCloud or whatever has like 20 views. It's not like a lot of people are out there, but it's still hella annoying to just have to deal with it every day. So I've been thinking about maybe trying to find some alternative just so I don't have to constantly deal with that. Like, it's one thing if it's like a similar clip or something, you know, like a beat that's like part of a, you know, music creation kit or whatever, then I could kind of get it. But like, no, it's just straight up the song, just re-uploaded with a different name. Wonder with AI advancing way if it's a copyright will be better at detecting whether it should be a strike video. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like YouTube should punish these groups that just copyright claim everything that's not theirs. Like there should be a penalty for filing a false copyright claim, especially when it's the same thing over and over and over again. And it's very obvious, like in this case, it's like this person just straight up stole the music and then is claiming copyright. Like, I don't know, that's extra shady. Got the perfect punishment in mind to make them play 500 hours of BDO with bad RNG. Make some pen cadres. They really should. Too many use the system to even troll content creators. Yeah. At the very least, if they couldn't copyright claim the same song over and over again, like every day they copyright claim the same song that's not theirs, and I have to go in and file a dispute every day. And part of me is like, is it even worth it? Because it's not like the YouTube video like of the live stream like makes any money or anything. So it's like, do I even bother? But at the same time, it's also the principle of like these shitty people like trying to take whatever monetization there is for their stolen shit. I think they should do something about it because it's wasting their time. It's not yours. The thing is I don't think it is wasting their time. Like YouTube's time. Because I file a copyright dispute that says this isn't theirs music. They ignore it. And then YouTube says, okay, they didn't respond. So it's the copyright isn't like, so we're giving you the money. So it's like they're like no one other than me had to actually invest any time into it. Because they're not actually responding to the claim, like claiming they own it. They just let the claim expire. And YouTube doesn't have to review anything because if they don't say like, no, this is actually ours, then there's nothing for YouTube to review. Like YouTube is not, they're just going to not react until the company responds. And it's not like a huge amount of time. It probably takes like, 5 minutes. Most annoying thing is because I have multiple YouTube channels, like I have to like go and switch to the channel and then go like back to my email and click the link and everything. So it's kind of annoying, but ooh, God, these max deck tats are killing me today. AI will solve this. Create a dispute for AI content creators. What fail stack do you recommend for repairing Tet, Pen, Fallen God weapons, and Pen Debo rings? Pen, Fallen God weapons? Tet, Fallen God weapons. Well, here's the thing. We don't know how many crons you're going to need for a Fallen God weapon, or if the success rates are going to... I assume the success rates are going to be the same as regular Fallen Gods, because they are for like armor and weapons. But the cron rates could be different. So that's going to determine what the ideal fail stack is. I would say at least 240 for the weapons, because there's no way they're going to be cheaper than the armor. For Pen, probably like 400 is a good starting point. I mean, Pen is always hard to say for sure, but Pen Fallen God is a meme. 200 for try. Yeah, usually you do like 80, 120, 200, 240, 400 for Pry Duo Try Tet Pen. Kind of thing hasn't happened for a long time now. Yeah. I guess we could try and make some tries. Like, the problem with this is this actually burns. It doesn't burn, like, the math says it doesn't burn tries, but it does use some tries in the stacking process, which means if we don't get the right RNG, we can burn even more tries. So let's see how this goes, I guess. I could go 52 and then. What about Pen Debo rings? I mean, they're probably gonna be the same as regular Debos, right? Like 110, 120 for Tet, 280, 270, 280 for Pen. 225 decent for a Tet Fallen God attempt, or far too low? I wouldn't say it's far too low, but it's a little lower than I would like. Especially given the increase in value in Krons. Because we used to say like 240. But Krons are more expensive now, so I'd still probably like to go to 240, maybe even a little higher. But, you know, it's not like a tragedy to use a 225, which just costs you a little bit more. On average. There we go. There's a try. Oof, downgrade. Appreciate you answering the questions. Oh yeah, no worries. Okay, I'm gonna try. All right, let's see. We need to go to... We have our Black Stars at duo. So we need to go to 36. Solid. Is 180 for Try Fallen God too much? No, if anything, it's a little low. I usually like to do like 180 to 200. Worth using Kron's enhancing duo to try Fallen God. Yep, got a Kron duo to try to Tet to pen. It's pretty much mandatory, even if you have to use vendor Krons. How much do you think it's worth buying a Tet Fallen God armor for? That's tough. I did the math. I think it costs around 180 bill to take a base to Tet, if I recall correctly. Well, depends on how you value the stacks and stuff too. At least that. What are they going for right now? No, maybe that's not right. Shoot, I can't remember. Maybe it was like 70 to take a try to Tet. Sorry for the spam questions. If efficiently stacking is cheaper to buy Tet Fallen God or Vendor Cron, I don't care for names on the armor. Crons are 3 mil each for SDA for sure. Cost them don't come in. How much do the Tet Fallen Gods cost in SDA? How many crons is it for a Tet Fallen God again? It's 2,700, I think. And it's 20 attempts on a 240 stack. So, I mean, that's 162 bill in vendor crons. Helmet 190 bill min price, chest 170, gloves 200, shoes 250. Yeah, so I mean you're gonna spend 162 if you vendor cron. You just on cron stones to vendor cron a try to Tet. So I have a feeling it would be much cheaper just to buy it. What's your Tet distos on an A? Like 25 bill. The only exception might be the Ators. They're 250. The issue with the Ators is it's hard to get the base, right? I wonder if it's worth it. I'm kind of tempted to buy a duo. Or a pry. I kind of feel like these might crash, though. I need to check the math. Might be a good way to burn some pen accessory stacks. Solid. No. Oh yeah, actually we're doing Tets, right? Or try. Nope, I know it works. Ooh, excuse me. How's the market now? So the pens are still super cheap, but the bases crashed a lot. So it's like the pens aren't as bad to make as they were if you use the new base prices, but they're still, I don't know. I'm like torn if I want to sell mine or not, or if I want to wait. The prices, I kind of thought the Debos were going to go back up, but they really haven't that much. Like maybe a little bit, but like that Debo I made the other day, the Debo neck, I still have it. I listed it at 91. Wait a minute, where'd it go? Wait, did that sell? Did that sell and I not notice? How did I not notice? Oh God. I guess I sold it. I sold it for, I had it listed for 91 and it didn't, I thought it hadn't sold, but I guess it must have. Oh yeah, look, the price went up. Yeah, so it must have sold. Yeah, damn, look at that. They went back up a lot in the last couple of days. So yeah, it's still like it hasn't had the bump back up that I thought it was, although it looks like it's happening right now. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Someone pre-ordered? Well, no, I mean, I had it listed at 91 and there was like a handful of them listed less than mine for like several days. I made it like a week ago and I think it must have sold like yesterday or today. I must have just collected it. Not even noticed. You gonna press anything? Enhance anything? I mean, we did enhancing all day. We're gonna do a try disto. Does that count? Nice. Too rich to notice on 80 bill. I know, right? Check the market logs. I think I relogged. I don't think the market... Does the market log show when it sells? Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I'm sure I saw it like yesterday, so it must have happened. Some point yesterday, but like between yesterday and today. You have the mobile app will probably be there. Oh, maybe. I mean, I don't. It definitely sold because the price is over. I don't really need to look it up. I like kind of vaguely remember collecting a few things. I'm like, maybe it was in there and I just glossed over it. Dude, how am I burning all my tries right now? Press a pen disto, you got something ready to go? Yeah, but pen distos are not worth anything. What are pen distos going for right now? 150? Oh, dude, that's brutal. That's so bad. Jeez Louise, 150. Fail sack, you stop and start clicking duo to try to tet reblast. Duo to try like high 40s, low 50s. Try to tet 90-ish. Mid 90s, I guess. Gbot Live, thank you for the follow. Depends on inventory balance and the price of hards and blackstones, really, but those are rough numbers. All right, no tries. We're on the try struggle bus today. All right, there's a 110 stack. It's a stack for Try God Armor. Like 200 is usually pretty good. Fit NXV, thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah, screw it. What's your net worth now? I haven't added up in a long time. But last time I did, it was just under 13 trillion. It's probably significantly higher than that now. I'm not sure when we'll add it up again. I should probably do that soon. I did kind of lose a lot of money on, not a lot, but I definitely bought a lot of accessories that crashed a lot in value, which is kind of a bummer. So I kind of know. I want to give it enough time to make sure that we can cancel that out. Dude, I cannot get tries right now. Killing me, Black Spirit. You're killing me, man. Okay, we got a 110 stack. I'm just gonna... What am I gonna do with this? Oh, wait a minute. We hit the follower goal. I need to do a TED accessory. Or a TED to pen accessory. We did it a minute ago. Why don't we make one of these TED and then we'll click it to pen. For the follower. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to cron that. Damn it. That's a lot of cron stones to waste. Jeez Louise. Oof. I mean, I guess it technically kind of paid off. Well, no, not really. Saved me 600 and... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, that sucked. Only 13 trill chump change. What's up, Beewees? All right. Vex. Thank you for the follow. Let me go reset that follower goal. All right, chat. You're betting on a pen Tungrad neck on a 241 stack. I believe this would be a 2-tap if it goes up. Yeah, it would be. How many crons does that cost? 1,500, I think. Oh, snap. Who's that? Beewees! Thank you for the sub. All right, we'll do another one after this. Appreciate that. You guys got 27 seconds. Get your bets in. Only way to technically recover that is to Ghost Ben. I think that would be a good trade. I think you're right. Need to use a magic champion. Can't believe it went. All right. You are out of time. 26% in favor of success, 74% in favor of fail. Here we go. Would have been nice, man. My pen accessory luck has been bad recently. All right, put that in the spreadsheet as a fail, and let's go do another one. Oops. Need to grab 2 bases. All right, bets are open. You're betting on a Tet now. Tet Tongue Neck. If it goes Tet, we click at pen. That's the deal. We don't have CVC tomorrow, right? CVC's not till next week. My tech accessory luck is bad lately. Trying to make my pens not for profit, beginning 1 out of 8. 1 out of 8 to 11 per stack. Oh, on your Tets? Yeah, that's rough. I thought you were talking about pens, and I'm like, 1 out of 8 is not that bad. No, yeah, that's rough. All right, bets are closed. 18% in favor of success, 82% in favor of fail. Here we go. All right, fails. You win. Beweese, thank you for this. Maybe next time. I have a 306 fail stack. What do you think I should use it for? Pen Debo. If you don't have one, save it for that. Next one goes for sure. All right, what are we doing? I still need try Reblath super badly. Scrub move a few of these maybe. Follower goal? Oh, I reset the wrong follower goal. Oops. Let me fix that. We just clicked the pen for the follower goal. Wait a minute. No, I didn't. I just didn't update. What the hell? I don't know why it's not updating. Just don't click Tet Reblath after all that because it might go pen. Byrog proved it. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know how to fix that. You know what we'll do to get more tries? We'll go 53. duo to try. That should make tries quick as hell. All that money in 20k pearls? I don't really buy pearls. I have no use for pearls. I get value pack and comma blessing and all that for free for being video partnered. And then I don't really need anything from the pearl shop. I want a 34 stack, right? Yeah. There we go. Give me the tries. Can you do me and my friends a quick favor and show us your gear? Exclamation point gear. Show you my gear. I mean, I can show you just a brief overview. There it is in game, but if you want to see the actual builds, did you get the Pen Manos belt that sold the other day? I don't think I saw a belt sell the other day. I saw a ring sell. I bid on that, but I didn't win. How much do I need to get into enhancing for silver? Well, I mean, the first thing you have to do is a shit ton of math to make sure you actually have a system that's profitable. And then if you actually do that math and try and develop a system, you'll probably realize that you need 7k family fame and 30,000 quests done at a minimum, and ideally a merchant ring on top of that. And then you'll probably realize that nothing is actually worth really doing unless you buy the things you need, like the hards and the blackstones and the memprags and all that, when there's events on sale. So if you realistically want to get all that stuff and have enough to last you in between events, you're looking at like a couple trillion, probably at least $1 trillion. But to be effective, significantly more than that. I don't know why I went to 54, but whatever, it's fine. You're an animal? That's crazy to me. Yeah, I mean, the thing you have to understand about enhancing for profit is that it is... like, a lot of people think it's like a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. It's the hardest way to make money in the game. And it's not even close. Because it's very, very competitive. Every person doing it is competing with everyone else. So if you actually want to do it effectively, you need to have a competitive advantage over other players. And that comes from better systems that are more efficient. That comes from having enough capital to do things that other people can't afford to do because it's too risky, i.e. pen accessories. That comes from like Rule of P and Family Fame and Merchant Ring. And then a big part of it is event-based arbitrage, buying things when they're cheap and using them. Like really, that's where the money is. The big money is all in event-based arbitrage, buying things when they're cheap, and then the price of upgraded items tends to track the price of the input materials. So if memfrags are cheap, boss gear is cheap, or black stars are cheap. If memfrags are expensive, black stars are more expensive. You know, that kind of thing. Or if base accessories are cheap, the pens are cheap, and if they're expensive, the pens are expensive. So the big money is buying everything when it's cheap, and then when the events end, the prices go up, and that's when you actually sell it. So competitive that there are people who min list all their profits. I mean, there's a lot of people. Yeah, that's the other thing is like you're not only competing with the people who are enhancing for profit intelligently, but you're also competing with all the gamblers who are just doing it as a form of entertainment. And they are not doing it in a way that's actually profitable. So RNG base. So a friend of mine did the same idea, but went broke after failed a TET with Krons 0 out of 6 and 4 of them being downgraded. Answer for profits is the embodiment of law of large numbers. Selling TET devils is good money and easy to get into. No, it's not. To make money selling TET debos, you almost have to have a merchant ring. Either that or be swiping constantly. But you need to you need vendor crons or costume crons to do debos effectively, as and triply so if you don't own a merchant ring. It's very hard to get debos to work without a merchant ring because you're competing with people who do. Unless you're swiping. I think all the items be better if the server because take less crons. Just want to fucking like 20 more DP so I can go where I want. Right now I'm selling outfits so I can obtain my silver. Went from 680 gear score to 720 gear score just from selling TET debos. I mean, it's possible to enhance and get lucky. And in fact, not only is it possible, it's actually the most likely scenario. A lot of people with bad enhancing strategies think they're making money because the RNG is not evenly distributed. The luckiest you can get is a one tap, but there is no cap on how unlucky you can get. And so if you look at a distribution, more people will be luckier than the average than people who are worse than the average. And so if you're just enhancing a little bit and you're in that lucky segment, you think you're making money until you have some catastrophic failure that costs you way more. You know, like you're thinking, oh, I made all this money TET debos. Well, you haven't failed TET debo 24 times in a row. Once that happens, all of that profit you think you made might be completely erased, especially if the strategies you were using to actually make them weren't good in the first place. But it's kind of like the martingale system of gambling, where every time you lose your bet, you double it. It seems like it's making money and making money and making money until it fails catastrophically and you lose everything. Now, enhancing isn't quite that extreme, but it's still the same concept. Is bad enhancing strategies will make you think you're making money until you lose everything due to one bad item. I'm at 8 TET debos fails right now. I'm losing it. But I'm to the VP outfit market lately. What do you mean? 2 weeks of grinding with 0 progress. What do you mean by a bad enhancing strategy? I mean, like that guy said he's making money with TET debos. And I'm not saying it's not possible because obviously I make TET debos, but I have a merchant ring. It's very possible that the strategy they think they're using to make money doesn't actually make money. It's a bad strategy. It's not profitable. Now it could be. I don't know. I don't know the details of what they're doing. But to just say something like, oh, make TET debos, that's easy, is complete nonsense because debos are not particularly easy. Without a merchant ring, I don't even think they're competitive with other accessories, even with vendor crons. or even with costume crons. But even then, yeah, it's a tricky one. Wait, did they say Debo or Disto? Did I read that wrong? Oh, wait, they said Debo, not Disto. Oh, my bad. I read that wrong. Yeah, selling Tet Debos is crazy profitable. Debo. Yeah. Oh, sorry. My bad. I thought you, for some reason, I read that as Disto. No, selling Tet Debos is crazy profitable because it's not really, but selling Tet Debos isn't enhancing. Selling Tet Debos is grinding. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I meant Debo, not Disto. Or Disto, not Debo. Oh, whoops, I forgot to open those boxes. It's grinding with the side of gambling for RNG money. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider Debo enhancing to be enhancing for profit. Like, it has an enhancing component to it, but it's not really like there's not really like, you can't really screw up the enhancing side. Like, you can get unlucky, but like, it's not, there's no extreme strategy. Like, the Debo is worth so much more than the fail stack that even if you make the fail stack horribly, it's barely a rounding error in the margin on the Debo. He's doing distos right now. He may be saying Debo, but his mind's thinking disto. Yeah. People grind Olins for Tet Debos on NA. Yeah, they do. Not a lot, but. He's going down, selling at 86. Yeah. EU has more people that are willing to grind Debo. I think. NA doesn't have the patience, I think. They don't have the shies. EO has more people grind Debos, but probably don't have a lot of buyers. Don't know about populated EO or NA. I mean, it's all about the ratio of buyers to sellers. Using a C20 Kudum, not a Pen Blackstar. Yeah, I already had a C20 Kudum when the Blackstar came out, and the stat difference is not really worth making a switch, so I just kept the Kudum. My try situation. Still not great. Yeah, maybe we can go back to pushing a little bit. Damn, I hardly got any tries before we had to burn him. Jeez Louise, Black Spirit, you're killing me. All right, well, I think it's time to burn. Actually, what time is it? Yeah. Well, hold on a second. In like 5-ish minutes, I'm going to go burn a bunch of TEP Black Stars. Or try Black Stars. By the way, Bio, did you work on Debo Ear Ator shoes yet? I mean, I have a pen Debo Ear. I'm going to make another one at some point. I've been doing some grinding for the Ator shoes. I keep saying, like, oh, do I want to enhance or do I want to grind today? And then I spend the whole day grinding. I honestly probably or enhancing. I probably should have done Ator grinding today, especially since I'm kind of not doing anything in Raid to, like, distract me. Because we're waiting for the Ice Golem tournament to start. But no, I didn't. I've been winning a decent amount of embers off the market, though. Have we won any recently? How many do we have? 25. Yeah, we have 30 embers so far. Drop rate buff? Wait, is there a drop rate buff right now? We also know that the Dark Seekers is getting a buff next week. So, kind of waiting for that. Waiting for the KR, DSR buff. The rework caused them to be shit. Yeah. So that's part of factored in. Oh shit, I need more duos. Jesus, I let that get away from me, didn't I? Kind of buff? I think they're dropping, or they're buffing the drop rate on the embers. DSR is straight ass right now. Buff is already live. I don't think the buff is live. I think the rework is live. But I think they're doing another buff. Nochatina is confirmed for this coming patch, or KR got it last week, so we should. I don't know if it's been officially confirmed, but if KR got it, I wouldn't be surprised if we get it. Maybe the embers start selling more after the buff. I honestly felt like a decent amount of embers have been selling in the last few days. Maybe because people are grinding Easer Heat or whatever. Wild how I cannot get. Oh, wait a minute. Did I overstack that? Oh, I hit two tries. I was supposed to hit one try. Whoops. New spot's crazy money per hour. Is it? Do you think it'll still be crazy once the market responds to the Kabuas and whatnot? Like, do you think Kabuas are going to crash? There's still 700 orders. It's interesting. It's an Agris spot. Still a bunch of people trying to get it. It's crazy that I won 2 off the market, given how many have sold. Even now, and how many pre-orders still up. All right, chat. I got to get out of here pretty soon, so I'm going to go ahead and pop all of my black stars before we do. Well, not all of them, but we're going to do a black star push. Let's see. We got a 140 stack that we need to take up to 210s. I think it's 14, right? Yep. Or 139. So we're going to do 14 TEP black stars, followed by 3 pen reblasts. If any one of those goes up, it counts as success. 14 black stars, 3 reblast. If they all fail, we will have a pen accessory stack at the end. So, start the bet. You got 1 minute. It's going to be the last click of the night. All right. Matchwood X, thank you for the follow. All right, you have time. 59% in favor of success, 41% in favor of fail. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got the Ted Blackstar. Successes, you win. Good job. This doesn't look like something I get jump into. I'll take the micro carries when I get them. Oops. LNDL. Thank you for the follow. All right, let's see. I gotta go find someone to raid because it is time for me to get out of here. Who's online? You know what? Let's go raid YoFam Steve. What's Steve up to? Doing some Arena of Solare. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. If you guys don't know, Steve's a very chill dude. Hung out with him at TwitchCon back in October. It was a lot of fun. Let's go say hi to him for me. Join the Discord channel if you'd like. YouTube. Raid Shadow Legends YouTube. Steve only has 6 characters. I love it. Links are in chat. If you're watching on one of the YouTube channels, twitch.tv/biohacktv. If you prefer to watch on Twitch, but you know, whatever floats your boat. We're all over the place these days. That's it. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Make sure I spell his name right. All right, here we go. Peace.